Hello everybody, Jessica here, welcoming you back for another great low impact indoor cardio walking workout. We also have some really great exercises here today to help us strengthen and tone the muscles of the core and the abs. And while this is a quick workout, it is not low on benefits. We are going to be burning fat and burning calories, getting that really great core strengthening and toning through our exercises, keeping it in a shorter format so that we can all move on to what I am sure for some of us is a busy week. You do not need any equipment for this workout, just some floor space, maybe some water. Go ahead, get set up. We're gonna get started with our quick warm up right now. Side step, easy with me here. Bring those arms to a little bit more of a swing. Hold it here to the front, pedal the feet, swing the arms a little bigger to the center. Step it wide. Let's toe tap in, bigger torso rotation. And let's reach that over and across. Hopefully body is starting to feel a little more open, a little more warmed up. If you need some additional time, you can pause this, continue stretching and warming up, but we will have some time in each of our exercises here today where you can start off a little bit easier, pick up your pace or your range of motion once that body feels ready for it. Walk it out with me here. We're gonna repeat each of our exercises a single time here today. I am going with a repetition count of 30. You can increase or decrease that number depending on what pacing is right for you. You can modify any of the movements that you need to here today. The most important thing is that you feel safe and comfortable and you keep yourself moving. We are going to take those hands over to the left. Step this right leg out, up and over with the hands as you pull this right leg in. Ten more. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk it back out. Walking steps in between each of our exercises here today. We just did that for the right side of the body. We are going to break it up a little bit and go to it for the left side of the body. And that is the only exercise that is set up that way here today. Everything else will be full body and alternating in some way. We are going to toe tap to the front, reaching the arms forward, thinking about this rib cage closing to the hips and thinking about pulling those core muscles up and in. Try to pair that up with an exhale to really maximize the work for the core muscles. Good deep breath in, reach those hands forward and down, starting with the right toes. 10 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk it on out. Different and larger version of that coming up. After our left leg step out and in, we are going to be working the hands opposite direction. Really engage through the core muscles. Give it a few more steps here. Hands to the right, step that left leg out, pull it all into the center. Ten more. Here we go. Last 4, 2, and 1. Walk it back out. 2 more exercises. And then we are going to be back to our day. You're doing a great job here. Shorter workout. So if you can put a little more effort in, you're not going to have to sustain that for a very long time. We are going to go heel taps to the front, bigger arms this time. Same idea. As you heel tap to the front and those arms go close, rib cage comes down towards the hips, thinking about a crunch, pulling the core up and in. An exhale will help you maximize this movement. But if you need to switch it up, go with what feels right for you. Let's open those arms here. Right heel first. Ten more. Four more. Last one. Walk it on out. My goodness, feeling those core muscles. We are gonna move into the obliques. We are gonna take alternating 3 side crunches on the right, 3 on the left, 3 on the right, 3 on the left. If bicycle side crunches, if side crunches do not work for you, go with a bicycle instead. So that is an alternate movement. If the side crunch is just a little too much, I am blaming it on holiday brain. I have been mixed up all this week. Brain is everywhere. We're gonna go ahead and get into that right now. The important thing, 3 on the right, 3 on the left, whatever movement you're taking here. And that goes back and forth until we have 10 sets done. Here we go, arms up. Let's go. Four more sets of 3. Last 2 here. Last 1. And then walk it on out. Give me a solid pace here. We're gonna start slowing it down. Maybe moving those arms. Walk forward and back. Here we go. Shimmy it loose on the way forward. Swish it on the way back. Slow that down. Don't be scared to get a little weird. Let this body open up. Step it out to the right. Reach that left arm across and switch. Great job here. Easy breathing, catch your breath. Hopefully you felt those core muscles being challenged. Definitely felt the cardio and endurance. Last one here. And then let's swing it up and over, open it out. Other side. Gentle movements just to get this body back open. Good. Now, I did put this in here today as a quicker workout because I know that it is a busy week or we travel, we don't always have access to equipment or the availability of time. Hip circles here, one direction, it doesn't matter which. So if this was all you had access or time for, you're good, you got it in. 10 minutes is far better than no minutes. Even the addition of keeping yourself into the routine. So think about that, setting the consistency of the schedule and making that time every day. And the time doesn't always need to be 30, 40, 60 minutes for it to count. Switch those hips, other direction. But with that being said, and acknowledging that it's a great accomplishment if all you could do was these few minutes here. But that in mind, if you do have extra time, or if you do have access to some more equipment, can you pair this up with something? Can you repeat it for a second or third round? Huddle those feet here, opening the fronts of the ankles. Don't be afraid to add on to this. If you have a little more time or motivation now, maybe even later on in your day, just kind of evaluate how your body feels, what is accessible to you, and what's gonna feel good. Lean it on over, heels up, toes up. Oh my goodness. I really appreciate the grace this week. Last one here. Okay, here we go. Good deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Thank you so much for joining me and for watching. I will, of course, see you back here again for the next amazing workout. Probably all a little bit shorter in length this week, just to make sure that we have time for the holiday madness as it sets in. Great job here today. Keep taking good care of yourselves, and I'll see you guys again soon.